guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a scrapbook layout process video for the Wild Hare kits. I am using my June 2019 kit, and if you don't know what the Wild Hare kits is, it is a kit where you fill out a style profile. There are two different sizes of kits you can purchase, and you fill it out according to your style and what projects you're working on, and then the curator will create you a kit according to how you filled out your profile. So also, if you don't know, there in the deluxe kits, cut file comes with it every single month. You'll get it in your kit. Everyone has access to the online file, and you can request it if you have a petite kit, but you'll obviously get access to it online. So this is what we got in our kit this month, and it is just so pretty. I am so glad I used it because I don't use cut files all the time, just because I don't think I feel like I don't know how to use them well, or that makes it look good. But if you know Kira on the design team, she uses cut files a lot and they just look so good. So I was inspired by that and I'm like, let's just go for it. Let's try it. Let's see how this will look. So I'm using the cut file and it has nothing to do with the picture. I just thought it looked cute together and I think it'll work just fine. So this project is a collaboration that I'm doing with my friend Laura, who is also on the Wild Hare Kits design team. I will link her channel and Instagram down below. She and I are doing a collaboration together. And we've picked a few little projects to make and with our kit, and we requested the exact same kit, which is pretty cool. So, this is the kit that Allison, the curator, put together for us, and I love it so much. I love the colors. It's so pretty and vibrant and ready for summer. So I'm having a lot of fun with this kit. So as I said, I will link Laura's channel down below, and that's where you can find her video for a scrapbook layout. So you can see how we use the same products in a different way, which I think is so fun and so cool. This is Laura's idea. I think it's a fun idea. I have been having so much fun with this. So I hope she is too. There is the finished lemon, and I really love how it turned out, actually. I was nervous about it. Like I said, I never really use cut files that often, especially on scrapbook layouts, so I had no idea how this would look, but I think it looks really fun and really cute, and I am using some negative pieces from chipboard and backing it so that it's elevated, and I think that really helps the picture or the cut file. So I am matting my photo on some white paper, and I was going to put some pattern paper around it, but you'll see I add some, but it just didn't work out. But I do take a doily from my stash, and I use that behind my photo. So you can see I'm using the scraps here, but I didn't like the way the mats looked against the lemon that already had so many colors in it. So I start with this, but then I do take it off, which you'll see. This is a photo of myself at Aulani in Hawaii. We visited Aulani, Disney's Aulani, for the day when we were there, and it was really fun, and we went out for, I think it was lunch or something at their restaurant, and we had some really, really great food, and it was really cool seeing Aulani. So I am just fixing things here a bit and adding some of that chipboard to behind the photo, and I'm going to glue it all down, and that's kind of the starting piece for my layout. Like I said, the lemons have nothing to do with the photo. I just thought it looked fun. There's really no rhyme or reason to it, but I don't feel like there has to be a reason to it. I think I don't think anyone would really question it. Like if they saw the layout and they're like, well, why? I don't think they'd be like, why is there lemons on there? Yeah, so now I'm just kind of auditioning the different ephemera pieces to see what will work, and how I can embellish this, because it is already so busy already with the cut file with the pattern paper. So I'm going to use this as, I guess, I don't know if this is the title. I also use the thickers in the kit to spell Alani, so I don't really know what the title will be, but they can both act as a title. And then I have these super cute photo corners. These are from Heidi Swap, I think, and they came in our kit, and they're really, really pretty. I don't normally use photo corners, but I really do love these. And so I use the light pink ones and put it on the 3 sides of the photo, because the 4th side is covered up. So yeah, I really like the way that looks. And then I'm even going to take some of the washi tape and kind of layer it behind and in front a little bit, almost to make it look like it's being taped down or something, like the photo is being taped down. And then I was taking a chance here because I didn't know, like, I felt like there was too much white space, which is kind of odd for me, but it just felt like way too much white space and I needed a different color. So I take this absolutely stunning striped paper and I'm going to layer that underneath. And as you can see, I ripped my white cardstock to give it some texture. So I'm just going to line it up so that it's the right size of a page. And in a second here, I will add a second piece of pattern paper. I just felt it needed a little bit something more. So I pick out a paper that coordinated with all of the other papers. But yeah, I really, really love that stripe. I think it's so pretty. So I add this one in here, and there's a lot I probably should have done before this. I should have, you'll see in a second, I'm going to distress that orangey paper, which I should have done before I put it underneath, but I didn't realize I would have wanted it distressed, but that's totally fine. It works out just fine anyway. And what I found easiest was to put a piece of paper the size of 8.5 by 11 below and then kind of like tape it all down so it doesn't move and it just stays lined up, or not below but underneath, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to get my distresser tool and try to distress that page it's underneath, and then I kind of use my scissors too, but it all works out in the end and it'll all look good. So I don't think I messed anything up or anything like that. So I definitely felt like that helped the bottom part because it definitely needed something. I just wasn't totally happy with it. I felt like I should have maybe done mixed media first or something. But I went out of my comfort zone with the cut file, so I thought one thing at a time. And I am just looking at the different embellishments, and like I said earlier, I am going to write Alani, or spell out Alani, as like kind of a subtitle, I guess you could say. And these thickers are so pretty. I love them so much. I love the colors. I love the vibrancy of them. And I hope to use them in a lot of my projects. So now I'm embellishing and trying to figure it out. There was just so much pattern paper going on that I didn't know where to go from here. So I go through the embellishments and try all different kinds of things. And so I land on adding those sandals in, which is perfect because I probably wouldn't really use those sandals anywhere else. So I'm glad I found a place for that. It's not an embellishment I would normally gravitate towards, but they fit in perfectly there, especially because we're in Hawaii, so it makes sense. And then I am doing the journaling, which I don't always do, but this time I decided to. I thought that little space was perfect for it. And yeah, seeing this even now, I'm like, I can see like the progression, and I think it looks a lot better than from when it started. And it's not totally my style, but I kind of love the way it turned out. And I'm also really excited to see what Laura comes up with. I think it's going to be really fun to see what different projects each of us made. So I took that branding strip that I'd cut off that orange-ish paper, and I just glued it or adhered it to the top because it matched the bottom. And I like how it's a smaller stripe. It's not as big as the top stripes, but it still matches really nicely. And then I'm going to add some of these chipboard hearts, and I also add some enamel dots and black paint splatters, but I might do that off camera. I can't remember. Oh, there's the paint splatters. But at the end, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. And then I realized I haven't put on enamel dots yet, which I always put on enamel dots. So anyway, there is the basically completed layout. I hope you enjoyed this video, and go check out Laura's too. Thanks. Bye.